Black-Scholes is what I would call a know-nothing value system. If you don't know anything at all about value compared with price, in other words, if price is teaching you all that can be known, then Black-Scholes on a very short-term basis is a pretty good guess, for what a 90-day option may be worth in some stock or another. The minute you get into longer-term options where you don't have the know-nothing factor so extreme, it's crazy to use Black-Scholes. People use it just because they want some kind of a mechanical system. But at Costco, for instance, within a fairly short period, we issued stock options at 30, and we also issued stock options at 60. And Black-Scholes valued the options we issued at 60 as a strike price, way higher than the options we issued at 30. Well, this is insane.
Well, we like a certain amount of insanity.
Yeah, well, it's good for Warren, who picked up this extra $120 million. But so he's fonder of this kind of insanity than I am.
No, we will pay you real money if you will deliver to our offices at Kiewit Plaza somebody who wants to use the Black-Scholes model and is willing to price 100 options for 3 years, using the Black-Scholes model and letting us pick and choose among those, because as Charlie says, it's a know-nothing affair, and we are know-nothing guys in respect to an awful lot of things, but every now and then we find something where we think we know something, and anybody that's using a mechanistic formula is going to get in trouble in that situation. But options have value. I mean, we issued options in a sense last year when we sold the 400 million of bonds, and we know what we're giving up when we sell those bonds. I mean, we may have gotten a negative coupon of sorts, but that's because we gave up option value, and then it isn't truly a negative cost instrument at all, because options have value. Let's go to number 4.